Hi, everybody. I want to share with you today about Jesus, the healer. He is the healer. He's your healer. He's my healer. And he's the world's healer. He came to save and heal and defend and protect the whole world. And the only ones who receive that protection are those who come to him, those who run to him, those who trust him, because he came to save the whole world. He came to heal the whole world. There's nobody that's left out as far as God is concerned. He came to heal the whole world, to save the whole world, to protect the whole world. And who does he protect? Those who run to him for protection. So I want to talk to you today about some healing scriptures, because Jesus, not only did he come to heal, and there's many scriptures that say he healed them all, right? Jesus healed them all. He healed them all often. Again and again and again, he healed everyone who showed up. So it says it in Matthew 8, it says, Jesus healed Peter's mother-in-law. When Jesus entered Peter's house, he saw his mother-in-law lying in bed with a fever. He touched her hand and the fever left her. The fever left her when Jesus touched her. Jesus still wants to touch you and me. He wants to touch the whole world. And he's not here anymore. So he can only touch the world through me and you and the church. So since we are the body of Christ, we are called to go and touch those who are sick. And when we touch them, it's since Jesus is in us, it's as if Jesus is touching them. So Jesus wants us to touch and heal the sick for him. He wants his body to do that. We are the body of Christ, and he wants his body healing the sick. In Matthew 10, it says he sent the 12, the apostles, to go and heal the sick, raise the dead, cast out demons, and cleanse the lepers. He said, freely you've received, now freely give. Do it for me. You represent me. You are my representative. You're my ambassadors. Go and do what I would do. So I want to just read this, what happens in Matthew 8. I've shared this before, but after Peter's mother-in-law is healed, well, the whole town figures it out and they bring to him. It says that evening they brought to him many who were possessed by demons, and he cast out the spirits with the word and cured all the sick. This was to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet Isaiah. He took away our infirmities and bore our diseases. So Jesus healed them all. And it says this is to fulfill. And he didn't do it just to fulfill a prophecy. He did it over and over and over again because that's his heart. His heart is to do it, and his heart is to continue to do it. He still wants to heal. Just because he's not here doesn't mean he doesn't want to heal anymore. If he healed while he was on the earth, he wants us doing it for him. So I want to show you in Acts 5 that Peter gets this opportunity to do almost the exact same thing, word for word almost. It says, more and more believers were added to the Lord, great numbers of both men and women, so that they even carried out the sick into the streets and laid them on cots and mats, in order that Peter's shadow might fall on some of them as he came by. A great number of people would also gather from the towns around Jerusalem, bringing the sick and those tormented by unclean spirits, and they were all cured. They were all cured. Everyone who was brought to Peter was cured. It's not just Jesus. Jesus wants the healing to continue through Peter, through Paul. Later in Acts 28, when Paul lands on the island of Malta, the governor of Malta, his name is Publius, his father was very sick, and Paul went to heal the father. Well, after Paul healed Publius's father, everyone who was sick came to Paul, and he healed them all. This is God's heart. God's heart is to heal them all. He healed through Jesus. He healed through Peter. He healed through Paul, and he wants to heal his people through you. Lay your hands on yourself. Remember when when Jesus laid his hands on Peter's mother-in-law, the fever left? Well, what's bothering you? Lay your hands on yourself, and that spirit of infirmity will leave. You just say, spirit of infirmity, leave. When someone's sick, you could say, can I pray for you? Jesus wants to heal you. Can I be Jesus, represent Jesus, and lay my hands on you? It's time to step out and see God's kingdom advanced. Have a blessed day.